Alright, have you ever wondered what would happen if superheroes and supervillains played in the NFL? Well, that's exactly what I did. So I made a DC themed team and a Marvel themed team, as long with some other few teams with a few superheroes and villains in them. But the DC and Marvel team both have their offense made up entirely of superheroes, whereas their defense made up entirely supervillains. And I tried to make them as comic accurate as I could, given size and weights and personality traits that would contribute to how they play on the NFL gridiron field. Now to show you these teams, I will go and show you their roster and just the lineups, and you can see here we have the DC themed, and I try to make it where they are better than the average NFL player, but not so that they're 99 everything, so they aren't, just all equivalent in strength and speed and size, because they are all different heroes and villains. They have different abilities. So I had to try to make it as comic accurate while still being better than the regular NFL players. Try to make the DC and Marvel team as even as I could, so it's not just a one-sided thing. So each team has 4 X Factors on each offense and defense, and 5 superstars on each offense and defense as well. But for the quarterback for the DC team, we have Bruce Wayne or Batman. Now he has some crazy feats on his own, even without having superpowers. But let's see, since he throws batarangs super effectively, he has great accuracy and throw power. But then he also has really good awareness and decent speed. But that awareness helps him read defenses very well. In fact, given enough prep time, he could read any defense. But then his X Factor also allows him to see the coverages that the defense is running. So the backup to Bruce Wayne is Tim Drake, one of the Robins. Then for halfback, we have Barry Allen, who is the Flash, so he's super fast, 99 speed and acceleration. The only reason he's a much higher overall compared to Quicksilver on the Marvel side is because he didn't die 2 bullets. So he is way better. Change of direction and ball carrier vision. And I think he just has better feats overall compared to Quicksilver. And then power back, we have Aquaman for the DC team. And then for receiver, we have Wonder Woman. Now I did add her after the game you're about to watch, which is why she's not there. I added her after, but she is the wide receiver 1 for this team. And then we have Dick Grayson, although you can't type Dick, so it's Richard Grayson. He is, of course, the first Robin to Batman. And then Booster Gold, who is a 6'5" speedster for this team. And then John Stewart, the Green Lantern. And then Plastic Man, who is the Reed Richards counterpart to the Marvels, who is 6'8", very skinny, throw it up, hope he should come down with it. And then Beast Boy as kind of like a quick slot. Then we have Cyborg at left tackle. I did have a harder problem finding O-line big superheroes for the DC team than I did the Marvel. But I know Cyborg in some of his backstories did actually play quarterback in high school. But since he's now giant and a machine, really big and strong, put him at left tackle, which is kind of like a quarterback's best friend. So I figured he'd kind of get it and watch his blind side for Bruce Wayne. Then we have Kilowog, the Green Lantern, who's the big kind of pig-looking guy. Then for center, we have Hawkman. Right guard is Martian Manhunter. And then right tackle is Swamp Thing. And then, of course, Clark Kent or Superman for tight end. He just has the most insane feats in pretty much all comics. as he picked up the Book of Infinite Pages, which is as as heavy as infinity, and faster than a speeding bullet, and all that other good stuff. And then the backup tight end is Shazam, or Billy Batson, who has kind of some of the same abilities as Superman, just on a little bit lower pole. He's still a 99 overall for Madden, but he is not quite as high stats-wise as Superman is. And then for the defense for the DC team, starting off at left end, we have the Thanos counterpart, Darkseid. And yes, they're both Daniel, because that's the default stock name for the left end here. Then we have Doomsday at first DT, then Gorilla Grodd, and then Duran Payne, I guess. Then we have General Zod at right end. I'm like Scooby-Doo over here. General Zod at right end, and Man Shark as the backup right end. Corners aren't as good as the Marvel ones, but they are still really good nevertheless. We have Reverse Flash, 99 speed and acceleration. Hard to break away from this man here, especially with how petty he is. He's very good at messing up a receiver's day. And we have Deadshot, Black Manta, Sinestro, who is 6'7", a physical freak at corner. Pretty fast, but he's really good in the press with how big he is. And then Harley Quinn, kind of the opposite. She's kind of small but very agile, really good in the slot. And I believe there's a Catwoman maybe somewhere. I think the computer traded them before I turned off trades by CPUs. But for strong safety, we have Man-Bat. Left outside linebacker, we have Brainiac. And Killer Croc as the backup. He is the lizard counterpart, as not the brightest, but can run up and hit you. We got Black Adam at middle linebacker. Bane at second middle linebacker. Now he is deceptively very smart and strong. He's just Black Adam has better feats. And then we also have Deathstroke at right outside linebacker. And then the Joker at free safety, who apparently in comics is 6'5". Didn't know that. And Kite Man as the backup free safety. Special teams, we have Kid Flash as their kicker. And yeah, that is the DC team. Go ahead and show you their uniforms really quick. Now the home uniform is Batman's. One's probably my favorite of theirs. Classic black, gold, and gray. And kind of with the Steelers, I only having the logo on one side of the helmet. And then their away uniform is Superman. And then we have Green Lantern as the alternate. Black, green, and white always go really good. Then we got the Flash uniform. It's red and yellow, kind of like arrows going for like the speedster kind of theme. And then Aquaman for their last uniform. Kind of, I went with the diamond look, kind of like the scales that Aquaman kind of wears in his armor. But yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to the first game, and then we'll get back to this one later down the line. I believe Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. I'll not change the play here. Blitz coming by the Jets, scrambled out wide left, still completes the catch for the first. And that is actually Booster Gold. Gets the ball, looking, scrambling, takes a huge sack. Makes it 3rd and 22. Punt is up and good, and fair catch is called. Jets get the ball back up a score at their own 30-yard line. Has time. Pressured, and then he's finally down by Brainiac with the sack. They had extra men in the backfield to block, but they can only hold it for so long against this amazing D-line. So the Jets are forced to punt it right back. Catch it at the 20. Takes it up to the 30. Tries to make a man miss. Doesn't get much further to the 33. And 2 wide receivers out on either side. Has time. Throws it deep. Completes. Down to the 20. To the 15. Tackled down right before getting to first and goal. Changing the route. Has time. Short throw complete to Clark Kent, who gets away from his defender to pick up the first and goal on the 3-yard line. 1:48 and ticking. Alright, we're going to line up under center. Heavy personnel set. We're going to hand it off to Aquaman, who pounds his way into the touchdown. And he's dancing like a fish. No, that's not a fish. Sorry, it's just because he's Aquaman. But he walks in virtually untouched. Rodgers in shotgun. 5 wide. Throws it. Knocked out by the Joker. Was in the hands of Breece Hall. Good job hitting him as the ball got there. Knocked that one loose. Back to 5 wide. Trips right. Rodgers has time. Scrambling now and he's sacked. 3rd and 20. See if the DC decides to use a timeout here. Get a chance to get the ball back. Score before half. Brainiac with his 2nd sack of the game. We got 3rd and 20. Jets wasting as much time as they can. DC decided not to use their timeout. We're going to run it with Hall. Sacked in the line of scrimmage. Hit by Deathstroke. And DC does decide to use a timeout here. Offense. Drop back, wing and throw. One-handed catch by Clark Kent, who breaks away and gets down towards the 50. Alright, we got trips left, tight end and running back right. It's like a 4-man rush. Drop back, throws it deep, completed, and he is gone. That is Dick Grayson with the touchdown. Right before the end of the half, it looks like a cover 3, and he's put the ball outside of the outside corner where he's able to take it and outrun him for the end zone right at the end for halftime to give him a touchdown lead with 5 seconds remaining. Looks like I formation. And go for a pass. Quick throw out to Clark Kent, who gets the first. Gonna fake the handoff. Has time. Throwing deep. Completing. Big yards here. All the way down inside the 20 in the red zone already is Booster Gold. I have trips right. Single out receiver left. Thrown to the single receiver, and it's actually picked off in double coverage. Not the best read there by Bruce Wayne. By DJ Reader with the intercept. But it's intercepted right back. Bad throw by Rodgers to Sinestro. Gets the ball right back to the offense in the red zone. Yeah, just too far in front. It looks like he was actually bumped a little bit on the route. Could have maybe gotten a PI there. But no flags or challenges, and the offense is ready to snap the ball. Snap over the middle, complete, easy catch, all the way down, back inside the, back out to 5 wide, trips right. Looks like a 4-man rush. Quick, easy throw over the middle. Clark Kent touchdown. Trips right. 4-man rush. Has time, slings it, and it's complete for a big gain. Where he's finally, no he doesn't, he breaks the tackle for a big touchdown, Garrett Wilson. That'll end up being about a 70-yard touchdown to Garrett Wilson. And the Jets bring this back between one score. 2 receivers either side. Shotgun. Check down. Completed. To who else other than Superman, who breaks a tackle, gets the first. 12 personnel. Looking to pass. Throwing and checking it deep. Or checking it underneath to Dick Grayson for the first. We got first and goal here. No one goes shotgun. 11 personnel, trips right. Quick throw underneath to who else other than Superman. Clark Kent with his second touchdown catch of the game to put DC up by 2 touchdowns. Here we got 5 wide. Aaron Rodgers shotgun. Has time, throws it, completes it all the way down to the 44, 47. And we're going back 5 wide, trips left. Rodgers time, has pressured, scrambling around. Hit as he throws it away. And 4-man rush, has time, throws it, completes a wide open Lazard, having another monster game. Pick up the first down, and we're back in hurry up, trips right. Rodgers looking, throwing, completing to Randall Cobb. And a huge sack here by General Zod, I believe. And that will be the 2-minute warning. It's now a 3rd and 16 after a 2nd and short. And we got a blitz, and he can't get the ball off. Taken down. And now it's 4th and 22. They got to go for it. Another blitz. Has time. Throwing, and he completes it. We get a 1st and goal on a 4th and 22. Garrett Wilson gets the 1st and goal. We now have trips right. Game is not over. Throwing, and it is incomplete. Had a chance to score. It is incomplete. Knocked out by coverage. Too good there. Alright, back in 11 personnel. 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. Great tackle though. Catches the ball at the quick slam, but is tackled right on the spot. 3rd and goal. Another blitz. Throwing it, and he throws it out the back of the end zone. Looking for Garrett Wilson, but coverage was tight. Has to get rid of it. And it's now 4th and goal with a minute left. They're going to have to score on this play if they want any chance of winning this game. They had 2 running backs set in the backfield. 1 in blocking, throws it, and he's actually incomplete. He thought he had it in the back of the end zone, but the hit jars the ball loose. And that will be no good. DC will get the ball back, a minute left. Let's use their last timeout. We're going to run stretch. Gets by the defensive end, but can't get the first. Tackle just short. 4th and inches. DC are going to have to punt here. 7 seconds left in this game. Trips left. Going to have to score here and need another miracle. 4-man rush. Rodgers scrambling. Trying to run for it, and he is sacked. That is the game. DC hold on to win 28-14 to the Jets. Not as dominant of a win as the Marvels did this week, but they'll have to play a little bit better if they're going to want to have a chance of winning the Super Bowl this